Loud. All right. Happy December something. Like I've lost track of days because it's going by so fast. I think we have just one more call before. Yeah. So we've got a call on the 17th. And then I did want to address this. We have 2 weeks off and I really don't want to go 2 weeks and not talk to you guys. So I'm thinking of popping a call in on Tuesday, the 21st. How do you guys feel about that? I guess it's just, I'll do it and whoever can make it can make it. And if you can't, you can't, no big deal. And then I think I'll probably also do a call on Tuesday, the 28th. Okay. That way we can still have an opportunity to see each other and chat. And if you can't make it, I will record it because for the next 2 Fridays after the 17th, it's going to be Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So I'll have those Tuesday calls, probably same time, same place. And if you can't make it, we'll just record. Let's jump into all the fun stuff going on today. This morning was crazy with family stuff, so I haven't even looked at Shaklee website or anything. Did they post the 20% off, you guys?
I didn't see it.
I haven't either. So don't go announcing it till I double check, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be today. That's what I heard. Let's jump into our coffee chat. Got like a lot of random stuff to cover, but some good stuff that I think is really important. So bear with me for the scattered brain today, but it's all stuff I felt like we needed to cover. So, okay, calendar for next year. So starting today, there's supposed to be 20% off the Shaklee 180. January 10th, I want to do the 7-day cleanse. Now we could do the cleanse January 3rd, but I'll be honest with you, that means our folks have to prep and go shopping on New Year's Eve. And it's just hectic. And I've run challenge groups before and they don't go so well. So we're going to push it to January 10th. And the other benefit, you guys, is that people have a chance to order. Okay. So January 10th will be our next cleanse on Instagram, just like the one we're doing right now. And January 17th, so the following week, people can either do the Shaklee 180 or the Prove It. So here's what we're doing for this group. The Prove It challenge is going to be a big, massive group on Facebook. Again, we're going back to Facebook for this one. It's going to be 3 full weeks. So 1 week cleanse, which is on Instagram, because everyone's going to do that together. And then 2 weeks on Facebook. Okay. And it's going to be a little bit different than what we've done before. I will share with you guys as soon as I'm done with it. But it'll be a big, awesome group on Facebook, lots of accountability, meal plans, that kind of stuff. The Shaklee 180, I am actually just going to have an email series come out for them and then support on Instagram. And here's why. The Shaklee 180 is so easy, you guys. It gets really boring to run like a daily group. I'll be honest. Like it is just so simple to follow. If you have people buying this, it's a lot more effective just to give them like a series of emails. So I'm creating it where all you have to do is put them in the email chain. They'll get all of the rest and then just check in on them yourself. And then on the Wellness Shack, I'll do some like little tips and stuff. But from my experience with the Shaklee 180, it's just best to get the person started and support them one-on-one. Okay. Any questions about that? It gets kind of boring to like say every day I had a meal bar and I had my shake, like we already know, right? So we just want to check in on them, give them support, but I don't think it needs like the daily check-ins the way that Prove It challenge does. Okay. Okay. Daily high five. I want to go back to this. We're going to talk about this all the time, especially if you're brand new. Like I see in my business such a difference when I am on it with the daily high five. So number one is pick a product, post about it on your stories. It could be the same product every single day. Get a Facebook post up or IG post. And I changed it recently, but I haven't changed it on here. Or you can share a post, which I see you guys doing. And it's so much fun. Like I think that was Mary, like you kind of started that idea with me of like doing something different. And I love it. I love us all sharing each other's posts. Say hello, comment, or spread love on 5 people. So easy. You can find 5 people who have a birthday. You can just check Facebook. You can see 5 people who are watching your stories, 5 people who posted stories, and you can comment on theirs. That has been probably the easiest and most relaxing part of it, right? Like it just doesn't take a lot of brain power to comment on people's posts and say hello. Invite 2 people to anything. And I think I actually changed it to 1. Learn about the business and I know, I think Erica, you asked me about that, about inviting the business the other day. Definitely counts. And that also counts. The business counts as a product post too, by the way. I think that's what you said, Erica. Does it count as like something you post on your IG stories? Absolutely. The business is the most important thing, right? Like we want to grow we want to grow a team. So people are sharing this with others. And then read 10 minutes of personal development or listen, right? It doesn't have to be reading. It could be listening. and even a podcast about nutrition. It doesn't even have to be like business. Like this 12-minute one, that would count for the day. And it was a fascinating listen. I feel like I learned so much and it gave me so many ideas of things to post about. Okay. Weekly high five. So send an email to current clients or meology takers. These are just things you want to do every week. A lot of them will evolve too as you grow more customers. Obviously, in the beginning, you might not have this. Write down 26 names and say hello. Those of you who don't know what that is, I'm in the process of recording a video to show you guys what that means. Create an IG post carousel or a reel once a week. Create a story series or a video series, and add 25 friends on Facebook or connect with 25 new on IG. We're going to do a training on this weekly because I think a lot of these, some of you are like, but I don't know how to do that. And I'll dive in there. Okay. But for those of you that have maybe a little more established here, this is really for you, and try to get to the point where every week you're doing these things. Okay. If you are not a director, then your customers actually go into my database. That's something I can't fix. So I hope, it is what it is. If you're a director, your customers don't go into my database. So if you're not a director, they're probably getting my emails. And I know some of you asked me questions of what if they use your links? It will still link back to you. Shaklee is not going to take away a client of yours and move them to me if they use my link, if they're already established with you. Okay. So just know that. All right. Here is all the Shake It Off bundles are on sale. This is really the only one I ever sell. It's the Shake It Off because it's a 14-day program. They get Life Shake, they get meal bars, they get energizing tea. And then we've added the cleanse into this price. Okay. So now $202.30 and you get everything pictured here. Now, I've done the Shaklee 180. I love the Shaklee 180. It is not something you're going to do forever, but if your life is stressful and someone needs to just lose some weight to get a kickstart, like they're just kind of feeling like life is so stressful, I can't catch a break. This is a great program because it's easy to follow. And I know that's what people need when life is stressful. And that's what happened to me. I had a baby with a dairy allergy that was starting solids. I have a picky toddler. I have a picky husband, right, who doesn't really want to eat as clean as me most of the time. And then I have me, who most mothers fall last on the list, no matter how often we try not to. And so prepping more food was just like not in my wheelhouse. And so what I was doing was I was eating off the kids' plate leftovers, or I was grabbing something quick from the fridge, which is usually like a tortilla and a cheese stick, not getting the things that I really need, right, which is like veggies and protein and that kind of stuff. So this program really just kickstarted really good weight loss for me. And then after I was done, my stress level was so reduced. It was so easy for me to keep going. If you haven't done this program, you can share my story. You can share my picture, you can share my story, whatever you guys want. Okay. But if there's someone in your life that's struggling with a lot on their plate, this is a great kickstart program for them. Erica, you did the program too. Anybody else do this program? I think Erica, you, right?
I did it. Yeah. And I'm thinking I should have done this one this week.
Yeah, because life is so crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad I did the cleanse because I feel so good, but this one would have made my week a lot easier. It's so simple.
Yeah, that's true. If you have a week that, like, I'm the same way now, I don't need to do another 14-day program, honestly, of this. But if I know I've got like 3, 4, 5 days that are hectic, this is in my mind, it's like, I'm just going to do the Shaklee 180. Like, it's just so easy to put into my life at any point. And so I love that I completed the 14 days because now I can go back and do a few days here and there. And Todd's the same way. He's like, because he did it with me. If he feels like he's gotten a little fluffy and stressed, he's like, I'm just going to do Shaklee 180 for a few days. And it just really helps. So yeah, Erica, this probably would have been perfect for you next time. Okay, so here's what a typical day looks like. And I sent you guys a story post already, but you start your breakfast, you can have a meal bar or a shake. Todd did a shake because he's on the road a lot, right? So he can't make a shake in the middle of the day. So he started the shake in the morning. I chose to have a meal bar and coffee for breakfast. That was what I like to have in the morning. It was like with my coffee, it went really well. It's up to your client. They can pick what they want. And then your lunch is the opposite. So whatever you didn't have for breakfast, you have for lunch. So I would have my Life Shake, and I used to pack it with spinach because I didn't want to be on this program and not have tons of veggies, right? So I packed my shake with spinach and fruit and that kind of stuff. For your snack bar energizing tea, you don't get enough snack bars for 14 days. So I will give them a snack list, but I kind of like that because I'll be honest with you, there were days I did not want a sweet snack. I was like, I already had a meal bar. I kind of want something savory. So there are other options for the snack. And then a healthy dinner. like we give you a recipe guide. It's a bunch of sheet pan meals that are super easy, but it doesn't have to be off the list, like any balanced, healthy dinner. And the cool thing about this program is if you follow breakfast through snack, you don't have to be psycho strict about dinner. Like you shouldn't go get a Big Mac, right? But you don't have to be psycho strict to see results. Like I never counted calories. I never did portion control. I just made a healthy dinner for my family and ate what I felt like eating, right? Like it just, and I didn't, my stomach by day 3, it shrinks pretty good, right? Like you don't even need as much food. So it was easy, simple. I love this program. If you know someone who's struggling with their weight, it is a weight loss program. Like I want to make that very clear. This is a weight loss program. And their life is just hectic. Okay.
Do you know what's the average weight loss on that program?
I don't know the actual Shaklee
Okay.
numbers. Oh, I was going to tell you guys though. Is it going to let me? Yeah. Can you still see my screen or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a Shaklee website. It's the program resources. There's a lot of resources. It's us.shaklee.com/180 program. Okay. And if you look over here, there's like, I bet you, excuse me, it probably tells you somewhere in here the answer to your story. I mean, to your question, Erica. There's success stories, which you could easily highlight on your Instagram. Program resources. There is a fitness plan. It's not like a super great fitness plan though. But there's a lot of good information. Program resources.
And did you say this was a 2-week, like a 14-day? Is that what this is?
There's a 30-day option too. I don't ever
okay.
tell that. I think 30 days is a bit excessive on this. I would rather someone do 14 days.
Yes.
Healthy eating. And then if they need to do another one later on, they can do another 14-day round. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. I think 14 is just perfect.
This on our phones, like through the app.
Can you what? You mean, is it on the Shaklee Share app?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I was
didn't
looking
see it
for
on there.
that. That's why I sent out that question about the Prove It challenge, because I was like, I know I've seen it somewhere and I couldn't find it in the Shaklee Share or
I haven't seen this on the app. I've only seen this on this website option, which is shaklee.com/180 program. You don't need to put resources. You can click on that later.
Okay.
And then it'll all be on there. Resources is just one of the
But I
tabs.
could share this link with somebody who's interested.
Total, absolutely. Yeah. I would definitely share it with anybody who's interested. Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to move on to another training topic right now, but any questions about the Shaklee 180? Okay. So let's get out of here and go back to here. Okay. I've done this training before, but I think we've got some new faces and I really want to talk about, why is this not moving? There we go. Okay. When you do a post, when you reach out to someone and someone says, I'm interested, or tell me more information, like what happens next is super important. So I can tell you guys when I started, I have a background in sales training, and yet I still did exactly what I'm going to tell you not to do. And that's throwing up all over the person. I totally did that because I'll tell you why. I came to Beachbody and I didn't see it as a sales position. I saw it as something and that was at Beachbody, guys, but I'm taking this to Shaklee now. I saw it as I'm so passionate about helping other people, right? And I found wellness finally in my life. And so at Shaklee, I feel the same way, right? Like I'm just so excited and you're so excited and you just want to throw up all over the person, right? They go, I'm interested. And you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Here's what it is. I want you to take a step back, but I share the past with my previous company for a reason, because I want you guys to know, even though I was a sales trainer, I did it too. So I don't want you to feel bad if this is what you've done. It's just because you're excited and you love it, right? You're excited. So you can't wait to tell everybody. So when someone says they're interested, you're like, yes, I can finally tell you why I'm so excited. But I want you to take a step back and I want you to show a little bit of excitement. Yay, I'm excited to tell you more. And then pause. And I want you to make it about that person, right? Like, so we're not going to make it about our excitement. They're not excited yet. Just remember that most of the time when someone's coming to you, you're excited, they are probably frustrated with themselves. So show a little bit of excitement and then pause and ask them a question about themselves. So someone says, hey, can you tell me about your skincare? Yes, I'm so excited to tell you more. I love our skincare. Can you tell me a little bit more about your skin right now, or what you're currently doing, or what you're experiencing with your skin. Like turn that around and make it a question about them. Okay. Because you could go on and on and on about how excited you are about our anti-aging line. And maybe they are struggling with massive dry skin and what they need is the hydration line, right? Like, so we don't want to talk about what we're excited about until we know what they need. So show excitement a little bit and then turn it around and ask about them and what they need. Can you, and let's say it's the proof. Hey, I'd like to learn more about this cleanse that you're doing. Yay, I'm so excited to tell you more. I love our cleanse. Can you tell me a little bit about your current digestion or your current nutrition? What is it like? What are you experiencing? Why do you feel like a cleanse might be right for you right now? Okay. Leave it open-ended, right? And let them talk. Some people are going to give you a novel and some it's going to be like pulling teeth to get anything out of them. That's okay. Just kind of go with it. Okay. So someone comes to you and says, yeah, you know what? I've just been feeling really bloated, and your post that kind of talked about all the things that you experienced before you did the cleanse, I really related to that. Now, there's two ways that you can come back and respond. Number one is to send them info. So you could say, I'd love to help you improve your health and lose the weight, or whatever they told you. I would love to help you with your dry skin. I actually think I have the perfect solution for you. Whatever it is, take it back to them. I would love to help you with what they said in number two, right? Can I send you some info on this program? That's if you want to send an email, right? Or direct them to a website. The other option is to just share the solution in the context of your message. I would love to help you improve your health and lose the weight, lower your blood sugar, and overall feel better. And this is assuming they told you they have to lower their blood sugar. I think you would love the 21-day gut reset program. We kick things off with a 7-day cleanse. Don't worry, you still get to eat real food. And then 14 days of clean eating using a simple no calorie counting program, replacing 1 meal a day with our Life Shake, taking your personalized supplements, and continuing to see results. We have a group kicking off after the new year, and I'd love to have you. Does this sound like something that could help you hit your goals? Always end with a question like this. Does this sound like something that could help your skin better hydrate, right? Like whatever solution you give, end with a question. Now, someone tell me what I did not mention here.
Price?
Ding, 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 ding. I did not. Why didn't I mention price?
Because you shouldn't do that.
Because really, who cares about price if you don't know? I mean, really,
Yeah.
but who cares about price if you don't even know what you're getting?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna give you guys, hey guys, I've got a pair of shoes over there. Like, oh my God, $150. Who wants them? I mean, why would you want the shoes? You don't know, are they worth 500 or are they worth 50? Like, what am I selling you? Right. So if you don't know what you're getting, the price means nothing. And even though sometimes people will message you and say, hey, tell me about that gut health program. How much is it? I don't care if they say that. I still go right back to the script. Yay, I'm so excited to tell you more. And don't worry, I'll tell you the price in a moment. But first, can you just tell me a little bit more about your current nutrition and your lifestyle? I stick to this, you guys. And it's so hard, right? Because now they asked you about price and you're like, I just want to tell them the info they want. And I feel this is your fear. And I get it because we're all good humans that want to help people. Your fear is, I don't want to dodge their question. I don't want to be rude, right? But I'm telling you right now, throwing a price at someone is a lot ruder than you think because you don't even know what they need. And guess what? You're not going to help them. So if they're like struggling every day, they're waking up and they're bloated and they're uncomfortable and their digestion is awful and they're sluggish and they have no idea why they feel like absolute caca, guess what? You're not going to help them because you threw a price at them and didn't take the time to actually find out what they need. So the better person asks about them. Erica, go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes when they ask for the price, and I'm just saying this because I want to know if this is a good response, I'll say, before I give you the price, let's figure out what exactly you need. And then, okay.
Yes.
I really don't know what the price is until I know what they want. Exactly.
It's absolutely 100%. Like, I love that. And it's true. So if you want to explain to them like why I'm not giving you the price, because I need to figure out what you even need. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do them a favor and don't just throw a price at someone. They deserve more than that, right? They can go to GNC and see price tags, right? We are consultants, we are ambassadors, we coach people, we assist people, right? We do a lot more than a GNC that just hands them a bag of vitamins and says, be on your way. Okay. So just remember that. I know it's a trap that you can fall into. Now, let's say after this, they say it sounds really good, but how much is it? Give them the price. That's fine. Okay. That's totally fine. And then I just go, what I always like to do though, is I like to send a picture of the program. So whatever the program is, let's say it's this one, whatever it is, because guess what? Now, if you're going to give me a price, at least let me see a picture of what it is. Meology, whatever you're giving them, the skincare bundle, whatever price I'm giving them, it's 202. This is everything that you're getting. Do you want me to send you a link so you can get hooked up with this? Okay. Right. If I'm going to send price, I'm going to ask if they want a link. Any questions about this? You know what? You can do this for 7 years and still need a refresher. I'll tell you that, because it is so easy to fall out of habit with this. And then every time I go back to it, when people come to me, they're more likely to actually move forward with something that they're excited about. It's not just about closing them with something that they're excited about, right? Because now they really know what they're getting. It also makes following up so much better, because when I follow up with a person like this, I know what is keeping them awake at night. I know what's bothering them, right? If you just throw a package at them, when you follow up, it's like, why? You don't even know how to follow up. Do you want to buy? I don't even know why you really need me. Okay. So I am going to stop share for a second and show you guys 2 things that I am super excited about. Number 1 is next year, actually right now, we want to do this now, but like leading into next year, I want us to massively grow this team. Okay. We have something super special here. I mean, look around right here, like everybody on this call, even those of you who have your video off, you guys, this is an incredibly special team, and the people that you are bringing in like fit this vibe. And I know there's other people that belong here with us, and I want to grow this team with people just like us. But to make it exciting for you to grow your team, I know what it takes. You have to feel that when you bring someone on, they are going to be supported, right? Like for me, I can always recruit people when I have a plan of what to do with them moving forward. So I want to give you guys a sneak peek of what we're creating, what I am putting together for our team. Let's see if it's going to let me. I don't know why it's going to take me back to the coffee chat for a minute. So hang tight. Get a new computer, they said. It'll be amazing, they said. Sorry, guys, hold on. I have to figure out why it's not letting me function. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try that again. So I am creating, I'm almost done with it. And I think there's 4 of you that volunteered to be the very first to take this. So it's a password protected site. You're each going to have your own login, your own password to access. And it'll be a 7-day training that you can go through with daily activities, a video to watch. I do need to do like some cleanup on it and stuff. See, like, obviously I haven't put all that in there yet. But it'll be a 7-day training for all new folks that join our team. Those of you who've already been here, I'll give you access as well. I just want to take these 4 folks through it first and help kind of work through all the kinks together. I don't think there should be too many. I think it's pretty cleaned up. I just need to finish a couple of the days. But it will walk someone through, and they can finish it in 4 days. They can finish it in 14 days. It really doesn't matter. But everything they need to do in the first 7 days, not just to get their business started, but actually bring clients on board. Okay. Everyone in our downline will have access. So they'll create their own email, their own password. It's password protected just for us. Any questions? It should be done in the next few days, so I can get those 4 of you who wanted to be a part of this into here and get you started right away. Okay. And that way we won't even have to send an email out to anyone. Like you just give them access to the website and easy peasy. That's it. They'll have immediate access. I can see some chat questions. I want to make sure. Yay. Oh my gosh. I'm excited that you guys are excited. Okay, now here's the other thing I'm working on that I want to share. GoDaddy has been struggling the last couple days, so I haven't been able to finish this, but I'll show you guys what I'm doing for all of us. And I'm going to actually, as soon as I'm done with, I have a couple, see what I mean? They're just like losing it today. I'm going to try, I think I need to stop share. As I have a couple calls after this, but as soon as I'm done, I'm going to actually call GoDaddy and figure this out because I think you guys are going to love this so much. Hang tight. Let me pull it up, see what's going on. Almost done. Okay, so let me go back and share screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I have been trying to buy the Wellness Shack for the past 24 hours. It's available, but it just won't let me like finish the transaction. So I'm gonna get on the phone because it is available. So this will actually be changed to the Wellness Shack. And every single challenge group that we do will have its own page with all the resources on here. And there'll be client resources and potential clients. So you could send a potential client to the Wellness Shack. You'll just say, hey, here's our private website for our group, the Wellness Shack. You don't need a password. Anybody can access it. No links to me whatsoever. There'll be an interest form, which is a Google form. And it says right on there who asked, who sent you this information. So you can send people directly here. Like I said, there's no links to purchase. It'll just be all of our resources in one place. You don't have to use this, but here's the thing. For those of you that are new, that are constantly like, what do I send? What information can I send? Where's all the resources? It's all going to be on here. Everything for the cleanse will be on here. All of the resources will be on here. Links to the Shaklee 180 will be on here so that you have one place, the Wellness Shack, to send everyone. If someone wants to learn more about the program, but they're not ready to jump in yet, you can send them here and it outlines even the dates, right? So that's the difference between sending them to Shaklee, where Shaklee is going to show you about the product. This is going to be our group. Like the next group is January 10th. Here are your options for January 17th. Those of you who are established and you've been doing this for a while, you probably already have a system that you use. But what I want to do is I want to make this really easy for new folks that are joining. When they're not sure what to say or what do I do, you can send someone this website and say, here's all the info about our next challenge group right here. And this will be updated for every single group moving forward. Any questions? Is that going to be helpful? I'm super pumped. My goal is to make it so easy for people to join our team and start sharing with other people. All right, you guys. That was a lot. I know I went over. Any questions today? It's only 9:33. Wow. I feel like I was like, go, go, go. So then before we get off the phone, those of you, I know some of you are working right now, so I won't put you on the spot, but those of you that are able, let's just chat about our goal to fit. Did we lose Erica? I think we did. I'm not sure what happened. To finish off the year. I would love to, if you can share, what is your goal to finish the year off? I'm not going to call on you guys, just whoever wants to share can share.
Well, so since I didn't get to share last week, I had a little mini breakdown. So one thing that two things I've been doing since last week was, because I just felt really overwhelmed, quite honestly. I'm trying to balance too many plates, but I broke down some things just into bite-sized pieces for me to handle. So I've made it a point to reach out to 2 people every day over this last week. So I've reached out to 10 people and I've had responses from 2.
I love that.
And I've decided to kind of create a theme for the week. So, and so I've focused on immunity because we're cold and flu season and that sort of thing. And then the next theme was going to be, getting ready for the new year and like New Year's resolution. So I kept it simple, reach out to 2 people, come up with a theme, find products and other resources to add to my new Instagram page, which is, Kristen's Healthy Shack. It's very original, but so that's just what I've done over this last week. But moving forward, I think that this training is going to help me as far as, I'm trained in sales. My husband says, Kristen, you're in pharmaceutical sales. You know how to sell.
Oh, that's what my
But
husband.
I think so, well, we're both in it. And he's like, I don't know why you're struggling. This should come so easy, but I think for me, I need to learn more about everything, how the company, how everything works. So I've taken time to go through some of the training on the Shaklee share. I think it's the Shaklee Connect or one of the apps. So I'm going through that, but moving forward, it's to continue to connect with people and share, my passion for this, share my excitement for this, and, trying not only to get customers under me, but trying to build my own team. So
I love what you said about bite-sized pieces, right? Like just a
Yeah.
couple simple things, manageable. It
Right.
doesn't have to be everything at all. Just be consistent with those couple things.
Right. And I've also been like looking at everybody on the team, like all of your stories, all of your posts. And sometimes like I get a little overwhelmed. So I have to say, you know what? I am me and I have to do what I can do, create what I can create. But I'm just going to let y'all know I'm going to steal stories from you guys. So
we all share inspo.
I think it's good. I think it's good that we share that, but so
I love it. I
what
think
I've been working on.
And it's not overwhelming for you. Just be consistent with it.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing you can do.
Consistency.
Anyone else have a goal for the end of the year? It can be an activity goal. It can be a goal that you're excited, a rank goal, whatever it is. Anyone else have one that you want to share? Nothing? Okay, that's okay. I'm not going to put anyone on the spot today. My goal is to wrap up everything I showed you guys today, and I want to grow my team by 2 people before the end of the year. And that's it. That's what my goal is. Audrey.
Oh, my goal is to help my girl Suzanne, who's on the call, to get up and running. And she's here first. She's one of your people who's gonna
yes, she is. You guys will get everything probably by Sunday to get started on that.
Yes, and she's one of your gals who's volunteered to take part in the training, and I'm so excited for that. That looks amazing, and yeah, so that's a big goal for me.
I love it. Yeah, everything we do right now, you guys, sets us up for next year. That's just how it is. So even the small goals, whatever you do consistency wise, everything you do for yourself health wise, it's just going to set you up to have a better start, because it's not like some big thing happens. I know fireworks happen, but that's about it, right? Like to start the new year, everything else just continues on. So if you're not working the business now, you're not going to work in January. I promise you. Like whatever you establish, even small little things like what Kristen shared, they will roll over into next year, and you'll stay consistent into the new year. So I'll share some more in the Love Shack about our group, but the real thing right now we have to go do. Here's what I want you guys to realize. People are going to do the January group now. They're not going to sign up in January. They won't get it in time. Okay. And historically, I've done this for 7 years. December is a really good month, believe it or not. I know in your mind, it's like, oh, people are spending on presents, that kind of thing. People are spending on their health because they feel like crap. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth. Moms are overworked. Who does Christmas, right? Who handles all the holiday stuff? Women do. Mm-hmm. Right? Like my husband's like a little kid on Christmas. He's like so excited. I'm like, because you haven't had to do anything. You show up to eat and open presents, right? We do it all. So we are tired, we're exhausted, and we're already thinking about how we're going to put ourselves first come January. Well, that investment happens now. And I can tell you right now, we're all willing to put the money in if we have it, because we are so tired. We don't feel good. We're tired. This is like, and by we, I mean like women, right? Are handling everything. So get it on your stories now, follow up with people now, sell the challenge packs right now. This is the time they need to jump on board to move forward for the January group, like today, tomorrow. We've got a few days on the Shaklee 180. I You know what I'm going to do right now? As soon as I get off the phone, I'm going to send you guys a message in the Love Shack, a follow up to everyone who did not buy the Meology Challenge Pack or did your other groups. And it's just going to say like, hey, there's this group that, or there's this package that's perfect if someone has a weight loss goal and your life is super stressful. It's a little bit different than the other one. And it just so happens to be 20% off. Do you want me to tell you more about it? Because I really think you might like this. Okay. So we've got a few days to maximize this. And then after that, I don't care which package you sell. Let's just get out there and help people because people want, right? They want and they need a solution for January. Okay. This is the time to bring them on board, not January. They won't get it in time. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to pick something else is what they're going to do. Come January 2nd, if they haven't moved forward with you, they're going to go figure something out. All right. So let's get on there. Let's blow this thing up. Let's make our challenge in January absolutely incredible. Whichever package they do, like they need a solution. Audrey.
You're like, I see your face has a question. I was like the kid in class in like high school where I'd sit there and be like, teacher would be like, Audrey, do you have a question? I'd be like, no, good. You look confused.
No, not me.
So, and I haven't checked the Love Shack today except to get this link, but have you shared some of your bundle pictures outside of the ones of like the slides? Like
I will right now.
You had a great one in the coffee chat slides.
Give me 2 seconds. Wait, which slide? Oh, you mean with the word tracks?
No, not that one. I screenshotted that.
Oh, you mean the bundle?
The bundle. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you guys right this minute. The one with it looks like a Christmas bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it right now, just so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I hope that 20% off is still accurate. So let's see. Okay, I just sent it to you.
Thanks.
And anything else?
No.
Okay. And then hopefully I'll have that website up too, because the one that I built on where I'm trying to purchase the Wellness Shack, it actually walks them through like, here's the gut program. And then it says, here's option 1, here's option 2. So if you're not well-versed in explaining the 2 options, just send someone there, right? Like, I don't want you to feel like I can't sell a package because I don't know all the details of both. And blow up the Love Shack. You guys get questions, take a screenshot and post it in there. Like, that's what we're here for. Okay. So if you have someone that's like, well, which option should I do? This is what I'm thinking. Like, just screenshot it and send it and I will help you. Okay. But let's bring people onto this group. Let's help people right now. Women are looking for something right this minute. I mean, I couldn't even wait. Like after Thanksgiving, I'm like, I need to do a cleanse now. I even though I just did one, like I know Audrey did the same. She came back from Napa and she's like, I can't wait. I got to do something. Todd's feeling, even the men are feeling it. Like Todd, we couldn't even wait till Christmas to like max out on bad food. Like we already felt it. So people are feeling it. And it's not like my diet's that bad, but I've just been off. People are off. It's stress. It's not just food. So help them now. Now's the time. All right, you guys. I love seeing your faces. If you can turn your video on for a second, let's do a photo. If you can't, no worries. I don't know where Erica went. Hopefully she's okay. Oops, that was a record. I don't want a video. Have a fabulous day. Bye, team.
Bye.